Adult use means New Yorkers 21 and up may engage in recreational smokage. You could walk around with 3 ounces of bud on your person, in your pocket, in your satchel, whatever. Best law on the list. Home grow is now legal in New York. You are watching this video and not currently living in New York. Don't watch this and walk around with 3 ounces on you, get caught, get in trouble, and then try to blame it on God's greens. It's not Bloom's fault. That's not on me. That's on you. Back in 2019, New York decriminalized the possession of cannabis. And then in 2021, they just went ahead and legalized that thing for recreational use. Now, I know if you smoke and you live in New York, or if you smoke and you visit New York, that is the most exciting, littest news you could ever possibly hear. But believe it or not, a lot of people were waiting for legalization before they partake. And the rules and regulations around what you can and can't get away with aren't exactly the most clear. So, before y'all go outside and smoke you a whole pound of za on a park bench, let me tell you the rules and regulations, all right? These are the New York State cannabis laws. Let's get into it. So the first thing you need to know is no two states or two countries even have the same set of recreational laws. I don't know what you heard about what's going on over there, but that ain't going on over here. So if you are watching this video and not currently living in New York, the rules and the laws that I am describing do not apply to you. You have to go research. You have to see what you can do in your state. Don't watch this and walk around with 3 ounces on you, get caught, get in trouble, and then try to blame it on God's greens. It's not Bloom's fault. That's not on me. That's on you. Secondly, let me go right ahead on that note and just say I am not a law professional by any means. I'm not a paralegal, paranormal, assistant, none of that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a dude who read the government website that had the laws on it. And you can do that for yourself if you go to this website right there. You can check it out. Or you can just watch this video because I'm making this super easy for you. Drop a comment though. And let me know what's the rules in your state. What's going on over there? Can you get away with this? Can you not? Can you only come on vacations to New York and smoke you some bud? Or not? The most important law is the one that we're going to start this off with. Adult use means New Yorkers 21 and up may engage in recreational smokage. No exceptions. Age 21 and up. Law number 2. Now, when it comes to possession, in New York, it's probably one of the most lenient places in the world. You could walk around with 3 ounces of bud on your person, in your pocket, in your satchel, whatever. 3 ounces or up to 24 grams of concentrates. Furthermore, you are allowed to possess 5 pounds of weed in your home. Yes, your place of residence. Let me say this one more time for the people in the back that might not have heard me. In New York, you could walk around with 3 ounces of bud on you and you can have 5 pounds in your home. Now, I know that just sounds like words to some folks that might not have ever even seen 1 pound. But to some of y'all out there that know what's going on, y'all know that that's a pretty big deal. New York is super lenient with that, and we thank you. It's super lit. So like, yeah, go get you some. Law number 3 is the latest amendment to the list, and I feel like my personal gold star exclamation best law on the list. Home grow is now legal in New York. Let me say that one more time. Home cannabis cultivation is legal. What does that mean? That means New Yorkers aged 21 and up can, for recreational or medicinal use, grow cannabis in the home. Home means your house, your apartment, or even your mobile home. Yes, I know I'm talking about New York City mainly, but even your mobile home, as long as you rent or own, you can grow cannabis there. Now here's the little drawback to that. Because cannabis is not yet federally legal, anyone living in federally subsidized housing is not allowed home cultivation. So that means NYCHA and Section 8. Sorry guys, you can't do it. If you were to do it, say just break the rules, and for any reason you were to get caught, you will be homeless. Uncle Sam will kick you out on the street over some bud. So like, try not to break the rules. Moving right along, each adult in the home that can grow is allowed to grow 6 plants. That'd be 3 mature plants and 3 immature plants. You can grow up to 12 plants in the home that has at least 2 adults in it. Now, if you have 4 adults that live in that home, the cannabis plant count does not increase. It's 12. That's where they cap it at. If you got 10 folks living in the crib on some Ghost Space Killer, y'all all in there, everybody in there, and y'all still growing bud, you still cannot grow more than 12 plants at a time. So, let's not push that. And lastly, as a part of that law number 3, cannabis grown is for sale never. It is illegal to sell. It is illegal to trade. It is illegal to barter. So don't do that. And don't do that, I got this t-shirt for $40 and it come with this little eighth. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna work. You can gift, but not in exchange for any other service or thing. You understand what I'm saying? Sharing is caring though, and there's no laws against being a generous best friend and a good neighbor. So you could give it away, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Chill out, or hold it down. I don't know what to tell you. You grown. Hold it. It's very important that you are mindful of your consumption levels. Law number 4 shouldn't have to exist, but it does. Smoking in moving vehicles is prohibited.
I'm out here smoking weed, speeding, all that, dog. That's me.
It's not like alcohol, and they don't have a way to actually test your level of impairment, but use better judgment whenever you can. Stay on top of your, you know what I mean? Be on your swivel, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna smoke in the car, go park up in Hotbox. Sit there for a minute, let the vibe, and then get on about your business, right? So we're up to law number 5. Now, as per state law, employers can no longer hold employees accountable for off-the-job consumption. What does that actually mean? That means you can't get in trouble at work for smoking weed as long as you're not impaired at work, so much so that you can't do the duties of your job. Little PP test is not nothing to worry about anymore unless you are out here doing the harder drugs. You know what I'm saying? You out there hitting them slopes, then you might have something to worry about. Hitting them trees, you good though. So don't worry about the piss test. Lastly, we're gonna get into rule number 6, and that is the law concerning designated areas. Now remember, yes, it is 100% legal for you to consume in your home, but there are places where it is not. Let's run them down. Schools, national parks, that includes New York City beaches, restaurants, businesses. Yeah, I know some of them got patios and rooftops. You cannot smoke in any of these places. And you also cannot smoke on any federal properties. Yes, because it's not federally legal. Like, remember that, But also remember, anywhere else where cigarette smoke is allowed, you are generally free to enjoy you a quality blunt, spliff, one hitter. I don't even know if those are still cool. Puffco, whatever you're doing. If you can smoke cigarettes there, most likely you can smoke your weed there too. When there are updates to the rules and regulations in New York, I'm here. I'll know, and I'll update you. But you got to tap in. You got to hit like. You got to subscribe. You got to comment. You got to hit the notification bell. All of the little things. And then when you're ready to come to New York and get you some ceremonial herbs, I will explain to you the difference between these smoke shops that have literally popped up everywhere and the licensed dispensaries that are competing with them. I'm Big Bloom. This is God's Greens Podcast. And until next time, stay aware, stay informed, and stay the out of bookings. You heard? Peace.